going to be replacing the headlights on my 2004 Ford Focus. I got this as a little commuter car since gas prices are all high and whatnot, but I can't see nothing out of those. Even with the brights on, driving at night, it's so crazy because I drive to my property that's out in the middle of nowhere out there, and I mean deer, I can't see them until they're right in front of me. So I got these headlights. I got some HID bulbs here, one-handed job. Some HIDs here. They were like $11 on eBay. That's the plug there needed. And I got these headlights here. These guys right here. So they're just a clear lens with black housing. The background's black, so I didn't want any fancy tinted lens or anything like that because I'm trying to get as much light, you know, out of there as possible. So I guess we can say that those are needed to be replaced. Okay. First, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take these like little Phillips head clip deals. I'm going to, looks like 3 of them there. There might be more, but I don't know. So I'm going to take those off, take this little, you know, guard thing that tells you the specs off, and then underneath you got your grill. I think there's just a few bolts under there, 10 millimeters I believe, but I'm going to take that off and then I'll show you what's underneath. I took the little screws and clips out. Right here's what I'm talking about. You got a screw head, it screws out of this little clip, and then these just pop right out. So I'm going to take this off. This just pulls off. Boom. Throw that to the side. Looks like I got a bolt here. One right here. That. And then the same on the other side right here and down there. I'm going to take those off and get right back. All 4 bolts were 10 millimeter. I can tell it's loose, ready to go now. I just need to undo these like turn signal bulbs or whatever these are. I think they just turn to the left or something and, you know, pop out, or they should, but I'm going to turn those, get them popped out, and then get this the rest of the way off. Just hard to do with one hand. Alright, so yeah, these turn to the left counterclockwise, pop right out, then this thing is off. All the 10 millimeter bolts, that was a 10 millimeter socket with an extension. I just threw that on there. All of these are the same size, so, you know, same length, so there's no mixing them up. Alright, up top here, the bolts you're going to need to take off are right here, and that's just this little plastic like clip thing like that was on that, you know, just, but it's 10 millimeter still. And then there's 3 more bolts you got to get. One's right here, one's right there, and one is back behind here, just right here. I'll show you that when I pull it out. I have a K&N air filter here, so my air box down there was in the way. I had to unbolt all that and look for it. I'll show you that real quick. It's just too crowded up under there, so this should come out. Let me get 2 hands on. Alright, so I got it out sitting on my knee. It just popped right out. But here's where that other bolt is, right here on the back side. It's bolted into here, right here. So there's my air filter right here, and the air box. I had to unbolt all that. I'll see if I can't show you on the passenger side where this bolt is, but I mean, it's, you could see this from in there. I mean, your little side marker deal, it's right here. Not very good lighting quality, but it's right here. So right above that is this bolt, 10 millimeter again, running into the side of the light. So alright, this is the new light sitting up there. I just got it sitting up there so I could see what was going on. But this little harness plug came out of the old light. It was right here in the old light, plugged right here where my thumb is. And then the new light comes with, you know, this little plug where you plug in from the LED, this guy, you know, and then it has a little spring mechanism here that you push, you know, kind of push down and over, and it unlatches that deal, this little deal, and then it kind of just, you know, with pressure pushes your light bulb down in there. So I'll get the light bulb all situated. It'll fit right in there in between those slats. I'll get it plugged in and we'll see what happens. There it is. I put the bulb in, turned it on just so I could see what it's going to be looking like. You can tell that one's on. It's got the LED in it back in there, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting my bolts back in. My bolt back under here. It uses the old little boot deal from the old light, so don't throw that out. But that's what it looks like so far. We'll get the other one done, get it all put back together, and I'll show you what the end result is. Alright, there she is, all put back together. Looks a heck of a lot better than it did before. I'm sure I'll be able to see a lot more with the clear lenses and having, well, the clear cleaned new lenses and having LED headlights. Just make sure that when you're bolting everything back together that you be easy on it, because it's all plastic. You know, the tools I used was a 10mm socket. I used a longer deep one. I used an extension with it as well to get down, and you know, there's the bolts in here on the grill or whatever that you got to get down and reach. But then on the sides inside I used, you know, a shorter one so I could reach up in there on both sides. But other than that, you know, this took me maybe 20 minutes. It cost, the headlights were I believe like $90 free shipping on eBay, and the LEDs were, like I said, 11 bucks, something like that, free shipping as well. Hopefully this helps you guys and, you know, get out of the situation having foggy headlights, or you need to take your headlights out or something like that. But, you know, thanks for watching. If you like the video, I mean, like it, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.